we are your teachers for the day.
Yes.
Morning. So today we are going to be learning about alliteration poems.
Okay, does anyone have any idea what an alliteration poem is?
Oh no. I'm thinking of the wrong poem.
Okay.
Anyone else? Anything on alliteration? Okay, Ben.
Is it like something that keeps repeating?
Kind of, not really. Daniel?
Alliteration is where each word that comes along on a poem is the same letter for each of the beginning of the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what would the waltz be today? Daniel?
We're learning how to do a poem. Write a poem that begins with the same letter every time.
Or maybe write an alliteration poem?
Okay. Write and learn how to. Okay. Alright. Learn how to write and learn what and okay.
What would the success criteria be for that?
Come on, people.
I can understand how to write an alliteration poem.
Yep. And
Anything else we can add to that? Come on, guys. Understand an alliteration poem.
Okay, so we have prepared a slideshow.
Okay.
We're learning all about alliteration. Who wants to read this? Okay, Ollie, can you read half of it up to the EG, and then Ben, you can read after that. So.
Alliteration is a type of
Alright, James.
where it is usually one sentence long, and most of the words start with the same letter as the examples shown on the next page. The words do not have to rhyme, but they still have to make sense. Also, tongue twisters
Fly.
rely on alliteration. Example.
Okay, Ben.
Peter Piper picks a pepper of pickled peppers. Pickled peppers. Did Piper pick? You should try saying that without getting tongue-tied. Sometimes you find alliteration is in common phrases like healthy as a horse, down in the dumps, and fit as a fiddle. You can also make your alliteration sentences longer than a couple of words, but you will have to think of lots of words starting with the same letter.
These are some examples that we came up with.
So we'll just take that off.
So we have some examples. Peter Piper picked a pickled peppers. See Sally seashores by the seashore.
The pleasant prince pleaded for peace. Big bees buzzed by Bob's bushes. Becky begged a bunny to bounce, and annoying Ashley always ate apples.
By the way, Becky made up that one, and I made up that one. Who wants to read this? Any volunteers? Okay, Shanti.
First of all, you have to think of lots of words that start with the same letter. Example: pig, pig, pink, pen, purple, play, perfect, precious, porky, paper, and preposterous. Then you make it into a column like this. Pink bulky pink thing with the freshest perfect purple paper. As you can see, you don't have to include all the words. Okay, now we will do some alliteration problems with the class, and then you can go write some by yourself.
Okay. Do you want to write one as a class?
Yeah.
It can be funny. It doesn't really have to make sense, as that Becky one didn't really make sense. Like Becky begged a bunny to bounce. So you can. Who wants to start off with a letter? What's the letter going to be? A.
Z.
Okay, there's not many words.
Okay, S. S. There's a lot of words.
Okay, we'll do one S. So what's the first word going to be?
Silly. So we need to just brainstorm some words that start with these.
Silly.
Steak.
Steak. Am I going to say Ollie?
Shark.
Ethan.
C.
Kayla.
Slippery.
Harlan.
Snake.
Michaela.
Slow snail.
Okay, I think that's enough S words for now.
Now. Okay, so
How are we going to make that into a poem? What word do you think we should start with?
James.
Silly.
Silly.
Sam?
Silly steak got snapped up by a shark.
You said God.
Silly.
Yeah.
Not all of the words have to start
Silly
with S.
snake. Or silly.
Steak.
Just take in any ideas you've got.
Okay, Harlan?
Slap.
No,
Silly steak slap.
we're doing what words are in the list that would go with the sentence.
Ben.
You can go change slippery into slip.
Okay, silly steak slip. Slipped.
Slowly.
Slipped slowly. So the bottom going up there.
James?
On a snail.
Okay.
Silly steak slip slowly.
On the stairs.
On a snail.
On a sideways snail.
Anything else? Yeah.
Spectacular.
Spectacularly.
Into the sea.
For a shark.
Do you know how to spell spectacularly?
I'm pretty sure it's just that, and you just add a Y on it.
L-Y, isn't it?
L-Y.
Lee.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Okay. See, as you can see, that it doesn't really make sense.
But it's still kind of a funny poem that just starts with the same letter on most of the words.
So you can have a few words to join it all up. It doesn't have to be like all the same, but yeah, it has to be kind of.
Okay. Do you guys want to write another one?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay, hands up for yes.
Okay, what we do, why don't you go back to your desks and write in your writing book and just come up with a few.
Yeah.
Mr. Fun.
Can we use any letter?
Yeah, any letter, people.
Yeah.
Whatever letter you want.
Because we might get a little bit of the girls. You can write one, but what I'll do is get a little bit.